Could we have picked a hotter week to be putting this thing back together?
I don't know, probably not.
It's going to be over 30 degrees every day this week. 36 today,
Yeah,
I think I saw.
36 out there, which is probably like 42 in here.
Or more, if not more. It'd be nice if you had like a side window or something. We could get some breeze happening, but...
Yeah. Enough of the attacks, all right? Jeez.
I'm not attacking you, I'm just saying. It would be nice.
I know.
Would be
I'll
nice.
add it to the list.
Yeah. Speaking of the list, things are getting a little bit slimmer.
Yeah,
Let's, no one can see it because the bonnet's in the way. Oh, look at this. And there's not even any waves in it. Look, I guess we've got to say, like, big props to Simon.
Yeah.
Squeezing Kurt in right before he went away on holiday. And, you know, obviously the dude is booked solid and took the time to get in and spray this for us. And we are very grateful.
Yeah, he knocked it out of the park too. Like,
exactly.
I basically rolled up there on Monday morning when he asked at 8 o'clock in the morning. And he goes, like, what do you want me to do? And I said, basically, just shoot it. Whatever I've given you is what it is. I'm going to do it again, so don't try and fix anything that I've done. Just basically shoot it off the gun and quick denib, and we'll grab it back. So
yep, 36 hours, it was back home again.
Yep.
Which is amazing.
Yep.
So we are very, very thankful. Got a brand new front windscreen. We reused the old one because got to keep hold of this Aussie V8 sticker, mate.
If anyone knows where I can get a brand new one, let me know. Who's the bloke? Who's the guy?
Or if you're a designer and you can like recreate that, or if you have the file and we can get it printed ourselves.
Yeah. It's been on this car for a very long time. I'd like to. It's cool. It's
a staple feature.
Oh yeah.
So now the story is that it's time for us to put it back together. Obviously it's got no front end on it. It's got no interior in it. But truth be told, a little bit earlier today, our boy Hugh came around to give us a hand and put some carpet in. Kurt has elected to go with a nice, fresh black carpet. You can't really see because it's black and this is dark.
I'm not sure if black was the move. I probably should have just got another grey one, but I got black. So that's what we got for now.
That's right.
Because, yeah, I did plan on having a full retrimming all the interior and doing it different, but I've since got another set of seats, so we're going with the sort of standard grey Club Sport interior, so might not blend as good with the black carpet, but whatever, it's good enough for now.
Yeah. And we also did a little bit of a repair on the headliner. If you probably remember, was it the last episode or the episode before? I can't remember because there's been a few, but had a bit of a bow in it, so we've gone and sort of braced it from the backside and used some Velcro and stuff like that. It's sitting in there at the moment. It's not finally installed because we do want to put some Dynamat on the roof just to stop the roof skin from drumming when you drive, because you said...
Yeah, when I unloaded it off the trailer, it was the whole roof just had like vibrations going through it.
Yeah.
Probably got to do with the fact that the exhaust is only dumped at the diff at the moment, which wouldn't help, but
yeah,
I figured for the sake of it, for a few bits of Dynamat, it's worth it because it's going to annoy the shit out of me if it's making that noise as well.
Oh yeah.
Sort of starting to cruise around in it a little
when you're
bit.
Trying to enjoy it.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, this is slapped together, but something like that can really ruin your driving experience. So I thought for the sake of $90 or whatever it was, we'll slap a couple bits on it, hopefully not have that drama.
Yeah. So that's something that we're going to get stuck into tonight. I think first things first, just to get some parts off the floor, we're going to put the front guards and the front bar back on. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good place to start, I think.
Yeah, so we'll do that, and then once that's done, then we'll probably move back towards the interior. We'll get that headliner in, and then we'll look at seats and door trims and all that sort of stuff. Whenever you're ready there, Cobb. Yeah, give it some lip. Ooh, careful of the juke coat.
You need one of those West shirts. Fuck, it's hot. Remember them?
Nah.
Remember that surf brand West?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, they had a shirt and it just had fuck, it's hot.
Yes, we do need that.
Yeah, no fuse box.
No fuse box.
Something a little bit more important's taking place there.
Bit of AC.
Yeah.
Air compressing.
That's it. Bit of hot air.
We've run it all out here. Do you want to give us a cheeky little rundown on how you did it?
I have covered some of this in another video ages ago, I think, but super quick. I just got some, I got some grommets from, I think it was EFI Hardware. Drilled a whole sort of hole in here and just routed all the wiring for the headlights and the Mac valve. What else? I think this is indicator here and a few other bits and pieces. Now, it's pretty easy. I've done
Water
I've done
pump,
some,
I think was another one. Thermofan.
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think all of those are in there. I think I ran those ones through the plug in the firewall, but it was real floppy through here. It wasn't gonna hold itself up. Obviously, there's a P clamp here and some cable ties there, which is sort of a bit of a semi-temporary solution, but it'll work. So what I did is I got some leftover brake line. I'm pretty sure is what that is. Yeah. And I've just welded a few tags on it and just bent it up and just pinned it, put a nutsert there and just reused one of the bolts here, and it just gives me a bit of a bridge to cable tie all this stuff too, so I'm not going to have to deal with rattles or it just sitting on the inner guard. A little bit of a hot tip, get some old brake line. I mean, brake line's got to be one of the cheapest things you could buy. It's so cheap and easy to work with. And weld a couple little tags on it and you've got yourself a little mount there that's rock solid.
Punch a hole through here with a grommet and you can run it all underneath your ad
that's the other
sport.
thing. We got the bonnet cables come through here as well. So it's a HQ to WB bonnet cable grommet that I've poked through there, and they're one big happy family in there, and it's just tidied everything up a bit to leave room for other crap in the engine bay.
Now we'll put the other guard on and hide it all away. Well, not only does this thing have a front end on it, but we took a bit of a pause for the cause, and now the sun's gone away, the temperature is far less offensive.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Don't get me wrong, it is still 8:30 at night and 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Still not fantastic, but far better than what it was before. So I guess now we'll start to work back on the inside, eh?
Yes, I reckon.
Yeah. Or do you want to put them rear quarter windows back in first?
I'll do the inside first, it's going to be worse.
Yeah. So I'm going to climb in there. We're going to put some Dynamat on the roof before we put the headliner in, just to stop that roof skin acting like a drum, because it is horrendous when it's a thing. And this was readily available at the local Repco, so just grab that. 2 sheets, 300 by 900, you beauty.
Twin pack, yeah buddy.
Yeah, but we'll chuck that on there and get this roof lining in before moving on to probably the doors, or parcel shelf and then doors?
Yeah, something like that. I just need to know where to start, so it's like kind of even. So you tell me, because I can't see.
Yeah, about there.
About there? Alright, I've pinned that corner. It's got to go like that. Hold it. Come here, put that thing down for a second.
Too hot.
Yeah, it's a little bit humid.
This is essentially the difference. Hear that? That right there is acoustics, brother.
Science, bitch.
Did we only do 2 panels and we're not doing this third one up here? Well, let me show you. When our boy Hugh was here, obviously this had a bit of a bow in it, as a lot of them do. And what we did to try and resolve that was we put a bit of flex in this cardboard stuff, which they call the substrate, technical term. put a bit of flex in there and glued this, what would you call that stuff? Forming cardboard?
I don't know. It's that, here, let me show you what it looks like.
It's good for making templates and stuff.
It's got like a vinyl, like a grain type finish on it. I'm pretty sure you get it from Bunnings in a few different thicknesses. And so yeah, what we did was we put like we over flexed it because it used to sag quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we put it on the panel bloody table over there and put a good amount of like concave in it like this and held it like that with masking tape around it. And then he got his glue gun out, got the contact adhesive on it, and basically laid this reinforcement over the top with it, pops like that, and it dried pretty quick, pretty much instantly. And then you let the pressure off and it sort of holds it just a little bit better. And then the new Velcro strip, the entire length, is just the added insurance to hold it up there.
That's right. So that's where the issue kind of lies. So we're running, the Velcro is sitting here on this ribbing.
You can show them down
there. But
there.
then if we use this factory sound deadener, which was on here.
It's pretty thick.
It is, yeah. You can see here some of it's still left.
Yeah,
it's
well,
quite
I
thick.
think that's the thickness there, so it sort of pulls the Velcro.
When we tried to push it up, the Velcro wouldn't contact. So what we did was we just pulled that sound deadener off, and we're using this Dynamat as a substitute, which is actually far better than this stuff here. It would have been great if we could have just used it. It would have saved you $80 or whatever that stuff cost.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I didn't want to run the risk of the roof being like drumming like it has been. Literally, when I've moved it on and off.
When you drove it on the trailer,
I mean, yeah, sure, everything the whole interior is empty and stuff, but shit, while we're there, might as well just do it, and I don't have to worry about it because I won't be able to handle a roof that's like vibrating and drumming like all buggery.
Yeah, the car could be as sweet as a nut, but that will definitely ruin your driving experience. So that was our little fix. If you've got a saggy headliner, this is something that you could probably try. If you've got a little bit of board or whatever, you can put some flex and glue that in there to try and hold it in a new shape, which is probably its old shape. But yeah, now that we've got that other stuff on there, we'll be able to press this back up and the Velcro will hold it in place.
Oh, it's kit and kinked, bro. You got to be gentle. You're being too rough. You're just fucking creasing everything, bro. Gee whiz. All right, so let's aim.
Oh, come on, bro, you're creasing it. Stop doing that. Oh, come on, bro, stop. Yeah, it's real easy, isn't it? I'm just being a dog at this point.
A rough dog.
So this is where everything turned pear-shaped for the video. So we got to a point where we're calculating the hours of work that needed to be done and the hours that we had left to get it done in, and they were starting to collide a little bit, eh? Hey, Kurt?
We got busy.
We did get busy. So team decision was put the camera down, get stuck in, because believe it or not, I know everyone tells you, but when you turn this thing on, things take a lot longer. So we gave it our best shot. It's now the day before motivation. It's what, 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon. This is meant to be at scrutineering at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and well, I guess I'll show you how far we got. What an effort, Cobb. We got it there.
Yeah.
It's certainly not perfect.
It never was going to be.
It's certainly not 100% complete, but it's ready. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
It's motivation ready, obviously. First thing we did was get the interior back in.
That took way longer than what I thought it would.
That's right. Well, when you've taken the interior apart over 10 years ago and you're trying to find all of the stuff that you needed to put back in it, and when you got 3 different interiors as well in your collection.
Yeah, we had triple ups of some stuff and nothing of others. And
yeah, mixing and matching.
I'm sure it's all in there, but it's a bit of a shit show in there.
It's got the Club Sport seats in there with some stock door cards, that fresh black carpet. She's looking fresh in there.
Yeah.
Smelling fresh. It was smelling a bit manky at one point.
No, it wasn't. It was fine.
The roof, as you can see, is looking spot on. That's obviously what we were showing you earlier in the episode with Simon's efforts. And if we stand a little bit further back, it kind of looks half one colour. Got to say props to Ethan at EMAC Detailing, who came around and gave Kurt a couple hours of his time to give this thing a quick buff and try and make it one colour.
Yeah, he only had a few hours. Got a few greasy handprints off and just did what he could. So.
Yeah, we got a little bit of shine on it. Got a little bit of shine on it, and you know.
Look, dude, for what I was thinking it was going to look like, versus what it is, like it's rough, man, super rough. But it's still, it's a 20-footer. Like it's all right. It was,
that's kind of what we were hoping it was going to be. Like on the time frame that we were on, obviously. We started this only just over 30 days ago, essentially, and you know, to get it to where it is, I think we've done pretty well.
David Freiberger said, "Don't get it good, get it going," and that's exactly what we've done. So I'm happy as. So it's good. We've got some issues like any new car. I think the cooling system might have a few little bugs in it and stuff like that, but we'll just work through that as we go. So you always expect these things, and here's what it is.
Something that we can work on. How good does it look with the red moulds on it though? It was quite the process to get those cleaned up and put back on the car, because they've been in storage for a fair while, eh?
Yeah, and they're not the best moulds. I might get some better ones down the line, and like anything, everything suits. Nothing's the best really at the moment, but I don't care because it's driving and running and it's a car, so it's good.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And obviously, she's wearing a new set of boots, mate. Gone with the buds.
Yeah, mate. Got a good deal. My mate Reese hooked me up. They're like brand new. They've been sitting on his VL for a couple of years. He didn't drive it, so I brought them off him. It's got really the wrong profile tyre on it. It's a 30 profile tyre where I really would normally run a 35. So I'll get a 35 profile on it eventually, and they'll look a little bit better. I'll get some other coilovers, lower it down a bit, and on and on and on and on and everything else. But we've got a base now, so.
So bring on all the comments. Oh, it's another Commodore on Simmons.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I reckon I like the look of them.
Bring back the B-Boss Eleanors, I reckon. I reckon. God, they didn't suit this car, man. They didn't suit it.
They were on there for one reason, and that was to keep it off the ground.
That's right, yeah. Well, from here,
we got shit to do. I got to go and get a trailer organised and pack all for our camping. Yeah.
Like I say, in like 12 hours from now, roughly, we're going to be getting ready to hit the road and go to Motivation. So we need to leave this thing where it's at. We got to pack swags. We got to do food shopping. We've got so much stuff left to do. Literally all this week, we've been after work in the shed. We've been here until midnight or later. Going to sleep, waking up at 5, going to work for 10, 12 hours, then back in here until midnight again. It's been a thrash.
Yeah.
But it's done, and it's motivation ready. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you.
It's going to be so sick.
I need to thank, there's so many people I got to thank. Yeah. So I'll thank them probably in another video because I'll forget everyone. But
we'll probably get to thank them in person at Motivation, which would be nice.
No, everyone. That's probably been the best thing about doing this is just getting that push, because that's my problem. I procrastinate about things. I'm like, whatever, like I'll just do it in my own time. I don't like putting pressure on myself to get stuff done. So Zoe and you and Mick and everyone else sort of just got me on the back foot. And at the time, it was a bit of pressure trying to get stuff ready. But now that we're here, like that's just what you need. You need pressure, and heaps of people are offering help. yeah, everyone's out offering help and
Yeah.
advice and stuff like that, and heaps of people chipped in. So yeah, thanks to everyone.
Yeah. Sorry for the skip in the videoing. I've already half edited this video and it doesn't look fantastic, so apologies for that. But literally, we are in a time crunch, like mad time crunch to get this here. If you've made it this far into the video, then this is why you're here, is so that you want to see it get there. So thanks to all you guys for watching. We're going to catch you all at Motivation. Thanks for buying all your merch, talkhub.com.au. There's been heaps of orders going out this week. You guys are legends and you all want it there. I can't wait to see a sea of Talk Hub shirts at the event. But until then, we'll catch you around.